fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Niners and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, and here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason, one last tune for stars and starters, and of course the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that week one roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories, and they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart on their career, but they use the preseason, in this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy proved that his rookie year was no fluke. 31 touchdowns will do that. But what I loved was the efficiency, the rating, and not just me, it's what Kyle Shanahan, and just listen to those 49ers teammates talk about Brock Purdy. Sure, he threw for almost 4,300 yards, but just at every turn, on every stage, this guy delivers. In fact, he became only the 8th quarterback to take a team to a Super Bowl in their 2nd season in the history of this league. Can't wait to watch Brock Purdy continue to take more and more steps with this invaluable experience he's gained as a young player.
They get 28 out of that play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's McCaffrey. And they'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one gains 7. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now Purdy. Got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grab the early lead.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Gardner's the kind of guy that you just say his name. You just look at him there with the mustache in the huddle. He just puts a smile on your face. And oh, by the way, he tends to elevate the people around him. Last year in Indianapolis, filling in for Anthony Richardson, yeah, it was only 15 touchdowns on paper. But man, he made that team believe, that city believe. And he's hoping to do the same here in Vegas.
Now Minshew. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Running for the marker on second. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's Madison again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Back to throw, Minshew. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not able to get much, but does have it across the 45. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll go right back to Madison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, no, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got first and 10 now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, kid, I like to call these bodyguards. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing here, Minshew. That one is caught, left side of the field. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Vegas first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines and you get more than enough to get the first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. This will be caught by Adams. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy throwing here. That finds Ayuk, complete. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down from the red zone. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll try and punch it in. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it to him again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Raiders and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got it, room to run. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Third down from the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play action here. Got a man open, complete. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights. We're all tied up. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Motioning one of the tight ends. They go play action on first. And that catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy looking to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And the Raiders get there and take him down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Purdy. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Trying to throw for it on this 4th down. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Here's the throw on the out route, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Second and 3 now. He'll throw it yet again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Motioning left is their running back. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Minshew looking to throw. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Minshew setting up to throw. And this one's going to be close. Did he get both feet inside the chalk? Oh, no, he did not. Great effort, but an incomplete pass.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going play action. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down in the 8-yard line on the play. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Looking to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a choke play. Oh, the shot was there, he hauled it in, but the officials say no. Didn't get both feet in bounds.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the final game on the preseason schedule for these two teams. After this comes final cut downs, and then we get started for real. The countdown is on for the NFL kickoff game on the Thursday after Labor Day. We saw the former All-Pro Christian McCaffrey up to his old tricks in that 1st half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that 1st half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The 1st half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Madison. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you could create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. That's Mayer, he's got it. Head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now Minshew. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And he's onto the field. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 34. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky to the line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They are throwing it again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Kittle brings it in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll run. Jukes one defender. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Purdy. That's caught for the first. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Minshew to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the ground with Madison. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go with Madison here. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Minshew. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. I think a lot of people heard the yell, screen, screen, shortly after that snap, right? It was that quick diagnosis that allowed them to intercept that throw.
Anytime you're running screen, a couple things come to mind. Number one, you got to sell it. The whole crew has to sell it offensively, and then you better set up in a hurry, because the moment you hear screen defensively, well, all those defenders light up, and it's full speed headed for the football.
The 49ers are ready to go on offense, and we'll get a look at Deebo Samuel. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They've got first down from the 31. Purdy to throw it. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
That finds Ayuk complete. And this one doesn't go far. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Purdy to throw. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First down, ball at the 36. Now it's Purdy. He's got it, room to run. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Purdy looking to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Kittle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush and came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Now Purdy. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders 17.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This will be caught by Adams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Minshew. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Got a man open, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing now, off play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Minshew setting up to throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down and goal to go.
Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here's Minshew. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Minshew to throw. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson now to add one more. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Again with McCaffrey. And they bring him down around the 34. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll kneel it down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. And he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot at confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.